am actually thinking about renaming this the Bahama Llama Bubble Algae channel, because oh my gosh, there's so much bubble algae. Should I just sell everything at this point? We're gonna talk about it. Let's go. What is up, coral people? If you're new here, my name is Remy, and this is the Bahama Llama Coral YouTube channel. On the road to 25,000 subscribers before the end of 2022. Just hit 18. Onward and upward. If you could, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know whenever I upload nude videos. New videos. Oh, I want to say thanks to Alex, better known as Reef Dork. Check out his YouTube channel. He had me on his recent live stream, so go check that out in the description below after you're done watching this banger of a video. One more thing before we start. I've had a lot of questions about an Instagram post that I made. Basically said, hey, sorry about no video this week. We had a family emergency. Thank you to everyone who reached out. I super appreciate it. If you did reach out, then I did let you know that my wife had to have an emergency appendectomy last week. So if you've ever been around someone that needs their appendix taken out, it's pretty scary. Lots of pain involved. She had all the classic signs of appendicitis, so we ended up taking her to the ER one overnight, and that was it. So they took her appendix out. I actually have it. One second. I don't have it. They didn't give it to me. Crazy. Okay, task at hand. What should I do with these tanks? Recently, I had a couple conversations with Steve at Corner Reef about maybe buying everything you see behind me. I'd probably get credit at the store, which isn't a bad thing, but I'd also get less, but I'd clear it out really fast. Or I could just frag everything up and, you know, use that coral for the fall frag swap and do another video series there. There's a lot of options. How about this? So I'll do a deep clean on the lagoon, which, by the way, is bubble algae heaven. Not where bubble algae go to die, but where bubble algae go to prosper. You'll see when we get in there. It's all over the rockwork. It's insane. I've never seen anything like it. Comment below, what is your least favorite pest? The pest that you've had the most issues with. It could be bubble algae, it could be aptasia, it could be green hair algae. Let me know in the comment section below. Let's head over to the tank and we'll get started. So as you can see, there is a ton of Valonia. There's some cyano over here. This tank is an absolute mess, and I'm actually very embarrassed by this. But yeah, the bubble algae is over everything. The clownfish are doing their thing. Overall, I think it's a mess. So gonna do a little bit different of a water change here, and I'll show you that in a second here. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna siphon into that filter sock, and then the water, the clean-ish water, will get pumped back into the tank. So it's a little bit different. I'm gonna start with this back area here first. That's sand below the Valonia there. So we'll start in the back. As you can see, these clove polyps. My gosh, this is very embarrassing. So what you can see here is I'm gathering it up with a fish net to start, and I'm just getting clumps. There's so much bubble algae just hanging out on the sand. So I'm picking it out first. Here's my first run at it. I think the rest of that will come out with a siphon as I do the water change. Any loose mushrooms going in this bin right here. And I did this for probably a half an hour. Pulled out rocks, scraped it off, brushed it off.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is the most Valonia I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know if there's any recovering this tank. I'll do my best. Nothing an emerald crab could solve. I'm just gonna have to continue manually removing this, but oh my gosh, this is quite the task. So we haven't even started siphoning water at all. We're just picking off pounds and pounds of bubble algae.
All right, so here I am putting that into the filter sock there, bubble algae galore, and the water is pumping back into the tank. It's clean-ish.
it doesn't have the larger amounts of debris in it as it goes through the filter sock. And then every once in a while, got to take out the filter sock, empty it into another bucket, which you will soon see is gross.
Quick update. Now we're at the point where, and I kind of left the glass for this part, so I'm going to go ahead and scrape up the glass and get all the algae and stuff off the glass, get that into the water column. And then we're going to go ahead and just do a regular 5-gallon water change. Just tons of shrooms, right? I will say that if you have like a saw or something, you know, it'd be pretty easy to put these in quarantine, rid yourself of that bubble algae and have some pretty cool shrooms on top of it. Next step is typical water change. So we're gonna take about 5 gallons out of the tank. We're gonna make sure the sides are all clear, the glass is all clear as we can get it. Let's go ahead and do that now. Don't let bubble algae take over your rock work. When you see it, take care of it in the moment. I've got some hair algae stuff going on here in the frag tank, so that'll be what we tackle next, but at least this tank is a little bit more presentable. You can see through the front glass, which is a good start.
So after running through that tank maintenance, I think the best thing to do is just to let the lagoon go. Just start over on that bad boy. Look, I'm gonna have to take it down or move it anyway because I've got the new tank that I really wanna put behind me. You know, I feel like passing it on to the next person, someone who really wants that 25 Lagoon, an innovative marine 25 Lagoon all-in-one is one of the coolest tanks out there. I might keep it, might pass it on. I don't know, there's just so many decisions to make. I think next time we will tackle the frag tank and see how far we can get into that one. And if you notice this platform, this other stand here is gone. That's where Uno and Dos were. Now Uno and Dos are over there and they'll be moving into a new tank together. We will document all of that and hopefully get them ready for a new habitat very, very soon. Thank you for joining me in the update today. I'm sorry, I know it was a little bit rambly, a little bit all over the place, but I know some people really like that when it's candid, it's in your face. I didn't know what to expect getting into that tank. Huge shout out to Fritz. I use their salt, I use the Blue Box. Those of you may know that. It mixes well. It's in the 8 range when it comes to alkalinity, so I don't have to dose my water change water, which is nice. Of course, they got Turbo Start if you're starting up a new tank. The glass cleaner is amazing, plus hundreds of other products. You gotta go check them out. And of course, Fritz, a huge sponsor of Aquashella. If you don't have your tickets yet, what are you doing? It's next week, people. It's next week in Dallas, and I'm gonna be there. And I just got asked like 3 seconds ago to speak again. So I'm gonna be talking about something. I don't know what yet. Leave a comment below. Let me know what I should talk about. Also, huge thanks to Scott Crow. Always in my mind and in my heart and my soul and my brain. Thanks to Ocean State Aquatics for sponsoring the channel. Really appreciate it if you haven't checked it out yet. Ocean State Aquatics on YouTube. Congratulations to Salty Alley that just got our own store with a lot of fresh water. I'm telling you, it's too much fresh water, Salty Alley. I feel like you might be betraying your salty background. All right, one last thing. Spend time with your kids if you got them. If you do have kids, take them on adventures. I just took my son to the St. Louis Aquarium. We do this a lot. We go, we have adventures, and it's so fun to see that curiosity in kids. Man, he loved it. We touched moon jellies. Who's touching moon jellies on a Saturday? This guy. Before I go, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know whenever I post new videos, and I will see you in the next one. Be safe out there. Goodbye. Goodbye.